I've been used to delivering this content in a very formal, teacher-centred way, and I don't think the learners are really grasping it.
Right.
So I'm looking for kind of ideas from you in other kind of ways I can deliver it.
Okay. So, what's the actual subject matter? What you're trying to?
It's a
teach
video technology unit, and it's about digital workflows.
Right.
All this kind of stuff. Cables, adapters, leads, what they are, what they do, and how they fit into the digital workflow.
Right. So we're trying to create something where students are at the centre, they're doing something practical,
Yep.
Working together to work out what this is, what it's called, and matching all those things together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the Domino's learning resource software that we've got?
No.
Right, they got it in the Learning Centre, and you could take this information that you've already prepared, and the picture, you'll need a little description of what these things are, and you sit at the computer, input this information, and the computer will actually create a Domino's game, which you will then be able to cut out and give to a group of students and say, here are the dominoes, you've got half an hour as a group to configure the jigsaw puzzle. And it's a question of them matching up the description with the actual plug that you've got. So once they've done that and they've got the jigsaw puzzle, they can discuss those matching ups and the pairs. Some will be incorrect, some will be right, some will have arguments about which one is correct, which one isn't, and you'll have lots of exciting things to talk about.
Okay, but what about putting that knowledge into practice? How can I get them to demonstrate what they have learned?
Well, you could use a combination of task-based worksheets that they're working through, and also peer presentations or demonstrations. So again, that you're taking it out of the picture and it's all centred on the students. You can actually use a real camera and video monitor for one task, and a capture deck and computer for another.
Excellent, so there they know all about digital workflows.
Yep, hopefully they know it all, but we can add in a little bit of the extra on the end of this lesson. We can ask the students what they've learned from the lesson and what they'd like for next lesson. So we can actually plan our next lesson off the back of that one.
Right.
We could do that with post-it notes.
How do we do that?
Big pile of post-it notes, divide the board into two, the whiteboard, or a space on the wall, and just before the students leave, ask them to write on one post-it note one important thing that they've learned from today,
Right.
and on the other one, at least one thing that they want to learn for next week, to take that learning on, and then place them on the board. You can all look at the board on the way out, you take a photograph of the board, you've got your next lesson planned.
Right. And
What things you thought they learned, but they haven't learned, what they want to learn.
And that will help me plan my differentiation too, I guess.
Absolutely, spot on.
Thank you, Matt. It's been very helpful.
Great.